last time he went and got put in a mental hospital for a few weeks. And
Shit, that sucks, man.
Sure, he lets me go. As she does so,
sure,
I let her go as well.
Well, I definitely wish you the best.
The festival is tomorrow. Yeah! It's going to be fun, right?
Yeah.
How would you like for me to spend it all with you?
I think that would be nice then.
Aww.
Yeah!
Fur.
Sayori wipes her eyes. If I could spend the whole day here, I would. Of all days, this has
Nope.
been...
Nope.
Wrong voice.
All days, this has to be the one where I have other plans.
Maybe I should cancel.
No, don't. Please don't. If you did that, then I really wouldn't forgive you.
It's almost time for Yuri to meet me at my house.
At the very least, do you want to come along and I'll help out?
It'd be fun. I mean, someone has to do it.
I know, right?
Surprise!
Surprise.
Sayori shakes her head.
Shakes her head.
I'm sorry. I don't know if
that
be very good for me today.
There's alcohol in that bow.
Definitely.
There's alcohol in this.
Yes.
You understand, right?
You understand, right?
It's kind of hard for me to fully understand,
Everything in
but
the
I'm
life.
trying my hardest. It's okay.
It's okay.
Aw.
Don't worry too
about
much.
me.
So Nick says, I wanted to find a cool live
It-
streamer today, and I found a group of cool peeps.
Thanks for joining us.
Sweet man, well, I appreciate that.
Fur.
So, Nick, I want you to know I don't have a whole lot of other suggestions. It's just, since we're not there and we don't know ya. There's only so much I can tell you, but you're welcome here. Thank you so much for joining us. Hope
Yeah,
this gives you
we're happy
something
you're here
to
too, man.
Enjoy and smile about,
Mhm.
and hope you know that people care about you. And if you don't feel safe, there's people to call. If you ever don't feel safe
Yeah.
or like you're too depressed,
There's always somebody.
call
Yeah.
somebody. Call 911 if you need it. There's lots of hotlines out there.
Not all adults suck.
Yeah,
I promise.
And I understand that if you're depressed, that doesn't mean that you're suicidal or anything. But I just want you to know, if you ever feel like you're deep in the pits, people care.
Yeah.
And you're welcome here, and we'll have some fun with you.
We are.
I look forward to it.
Nice. Nice.
Yeah.
I say goodbye to Sayori and exit for her house. Yay! On the way home, I find myself still feeling uneasy, but it's hard for me to keep thinking about it when Yuri is about to come over too.
Oh, she's
So
about to come
Psycho
for-
Vinny says I was looking for live recommendations and chose this one.
Right on. Well, I'm glad it recommended you to come here, so thanks for
We're
coming
having
in.
fun.
for
Appreciate
choosing
it.
us.
Yeah, man.
And Nick says seeing as most content on YouTube is shit, but this is good.
I would
Right
agree.
on.
Good.
Good, good, good.
We're good.
Good.
We're good.
We're good. We're good.
I have to pee again.
I shouldn't be worrying too
P.
much.
McGee.
This is the worst.
I just
Hey,
spit all over
McGee.
you again.
And we're definitely going to have a great time tomorrow. I should just focus on what's ahead of me.
Mm.
Ooh, what's ahead of you? Oh, giggity, 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 goo.
As I approach my house, I see something that makes me feel a moment of panic.
Nice. Yuri.
Oh, she's
She's in a turtleneck.
Right click that shit. Right click that shit. Outside the box.
Turtleneck.
Turtleneck and some
Turtleneck.
hot ass leggings.
Turtleneck and leggings.
She came dressed to impress.
Fur, fur, fur.
All right.
Okay, let's.
She looks embarrassed. Ah. Thank goodness.
You're a little early.
Oh, seems good. Okay. How's it going?
I'm sorry I wasn't home yet. Were you waiting for a long time?
No, I just got here. But I started to get really nervous when nobody answered the doorbell.
You're just sitting there, ding, 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 ding.
Oh, it's sexy
You could have
Squirrel
always
Yuri.
texted me.
Yeah, this is the best part.
Someone says say hello in that voice?
Which voice?
Which voice? There's
Hello!
a lot of voices happening.
Hello.
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 You sounded like a parrot.
Yeah.
The best
It's time
time
to
to
wear
wear
a
a
turtleneck
turtleneck
sweater.
sweater is all the time.
Oh, is that a song?
One with the... Oh, it's from SpongeBob.
Oh,
but
it's from SpongeBob.
Turtleneck.
Okay.
That's the time.
Fuck
Jersey
yes.
Jatla.
If I had known, I would have reassured you and heard more on my way home.
I suppose that's true. I didn't think of that for some reason.
It should be common sense to do that, but I decide to ignore it.
We need to hang back.
Anyway, let's go inside. I see you brought a lot of stuff with you.
That's right.
What's in the trunk?
Turtleneck.
Your body.
Turtlenecks itch me too.
And did you manage to find everything I asked you to buy as well?
Yeah,
Get a
pretty
bite.
much. At least, I hope you got everything right.
I'm sure it will be fine.
Ooh.
To my room. To my room. To my room.
I take Yuri to my room. The first
Clean, clearly.
Yeah, he definitely cleaned. I bet he even went down the baseboards with a wet.
The first thing she does is glance around curiously, which makes me feel anxious.
Yuri seems like the type that would come in with like a black light and be like, "Let me see if this is sanitary for you to
It's
sit on."
so
That's true.
clean.
I cleaned it before you came over, so...
It's very considerate of you to do.
No. I would be really embarrassed for my room to be a mess while you were here.
The bed would be all messy. We wouldn't be able to.
Well, I do enjoy cleaning. I would have gladly helped you clean.
Oh.
Ah, I was born in it. That would be even more embarrassing.
You find out my cum socks.
Wait, don't look in there. Oh, shit.
That's where he keeps his flashlight.
Yeah.
That's where he keeps the flashlight.
Oh.
I'm telling you.
Seriously, that's where he keeps the picture of her. He keeps coming on.
Yeah, dude. That thing is just so crispy and crunchy.
Oh, God.
You look at it and it'll
You
snap.
just like pick it up and it stands up straight.
Sock.
Suck.
Come suck.
I don't know if you can.
That's fine.
That's fine. I can
Okay.
see it. Yeah.
Can you
Take
say
a,
sock?
take a little beep, little erect there. A little erect microphone. Don't worry about it, guys.
That's where Jatla is right now.
Heard that.
I
He
snatched
just
Yuri's
grabbed your
wrist,
fucking
which
wrist,
was in the
though.
process of opening a desk drawer of mine. Aha!
I'm sorry. I wasn't thinking for some reason. I was just spacing out.
It's fine. It's fine. I'll let go of Yuri's
Nope.
wrist. I'll let go of Yuri's wrist.
She puts both of her hands firmly in her lap, as if making sure she's keeping track of them.
Should we get started?
It's
Pardon?
like a course. It seriously is like Limp Bizkit.
Yeah.
Yes.
Let's get it
I
started.
have a few things planned that you can help with. Decorations and other atmospheric enhancements.
Sorry.
Atmospheric
Enhancements?
enhancements.
You know,
It's like meal enhancements, but for the air.
Mood lighting.
mood lighting.
Aromatherapy kit.
Ooh.
Oh wow! I didn't know you planned on taking it that far.
Fur, fur, fur.
We're gonna take it far. Listen, she brought like aromatherapy candles here.
So massage.
Massage.
Nick says he's keeping his hentai in that drawer.
Yeah, seriously. They're all just drawings.
I want to
of
help
her.
take our
Yeah.
guests to a faraway place. Although many will stop by just out of curiosity. And for cupcakes, I guess.
It's probably yaoi too.
Mhm.
I'm determined to provide an experience that will leave them wanting more.
That's great. It's easy to forget that you're a pretty intense person.
Intense?
I guess that's the best way to put it.
Is that a bad thing?
No, not at all, babe. It's something I like about you, actually.
Is that so? That makes me feel relieved. And kind of happy.
Yeah, no need to be so anxious. You can relax a little.
Relax? I brought some things for relaxation.
Frr, frr, frr.
Fur, fur, fur. I was going to use them during the poetry event.
Wait, what? Oh yeah, like what?
Some oil.
Let's see.
Oh, she pulls out a few candles and a wooden cylinder-shaped object.
I love the pause there.
Yeah.
I did some shopping on the way here, so I happened to have these in my bag. Sure.
Yeah.
I plan to cover the windows in black paper and use the candles to light the room. I think that would be amazing, don't you?
Yeah, that would be really neat. That's pretty neat.
Yeah, how neat is that? How would anyone know need that is without me and Rodney knowing it?
Can nature walk down? What's that one thing, though?
I think you're pretty neat, but I respect your distance.
This is a diffuser for essential oils.
Someone says that voice sounds like Jackie Chan.
How familiar? How familiar are you with aromatherapy?
Not familiar at all.
Is that so? It's one of my favorite contributors to a positive atmosphere.
Yeah.
Depending on the oils or herbs you choose, you can change the mood of the air itself.
British up in
You can... What?
It's just silent.
Because of herbs.
here.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah,
shit.
he said herbs.
Okay, anyways. You can even feel it permeate through your body.
Your body.
Permeate.
So this is, I think, when we were playing it, we decided this was when she was trying to sell essential oils to us.
Yeah, like, is this all a fucking pyramid scheme?
Yes,
Doki
we've
Doki
decided.
pyramid scheme?
Mhm.
Almost like magic.
Yuri takes a cylinder and pushes a switch on the bottom. In just a moment, a thin ray of vapor begins to spout through a small hole in the top.
Correct.
Wow, that smells wonderful. What kind of mood is that one for?
This is a jasmine essential oil. It smells a little sweet and flowery, right?
And if you come
Ooh.
join my group, then you can actually, you don't have to work.
There's only
You can
3
stay
slots
home.
left.
Ooh.
Yeah, that's a good way to describe it. I choose jasmine for the event because it provides more than relaxation. Jasmine enhances your emotions and helps you feel them flow through your body.
It's an
Flow. Bum, bum, bum.
I want to get everyone horny.
Yeah.
You
We're
feel
gonna have a
warmer
big lo-
and your heart
Doki
pounds
Doki
more
orgy
heavily.
club.
Don't you think that will be perfect for sharing our poems? It
does sound suitable. But you see, shit. But you seem to know a lot about this, so I'll trust your opinion with anything.
Yuri smiles gently, clearly enjoying herself.
she is.
She
Well, you're
again reaches
presenting
into her
this.
bag and pulls out several spools of thin dildos that look like ribbons.
Ribbon!
What are those for?
Relieving
Well,
tensions, but
did you purchase the origami paper I asked you to get?
Oh.
What?
Yeah, I have it over here.
Who is your favorite character, Nick asked?
Yuri! Yuri!
Yuri! Yuri!
We won't be using the paper for folding origami.
I'm breaking open the sunship.
What I'd like to do is write a different word on each paper. We'll need about 100 of them. Jesus
I don't
Christ.
think fucking Jacqueline
Oh,
knows
yeah.
100 words.
No.
Red.
What will those be used for?
It'd be like that Ron
Well,
Swanson
Uh-huh.
thing.
I'm going to cut pieces of ribbon to hang from the
Butthole.
doorway of the classroom.
Nick likes Natsuki.
That's fair.
Then I can
Right
fasten
on.
the paper onto the ribbons to create a doorway curtain.
Can't get it open.
Wouldn't that be beautiful? It would also catch the eye of those passing by the room. It may attract some to peek inside.
That's really creative. Yeah. I
How
had
about
no
that-
idea you'd be so good with this. At this, Yuri.
Is that so? Well, I suppose I do get a little intense, as you'd put it.
Alright.
They asked, how about Natsuki?
To
We
us?
haven't spent much time with
We didn't spend much time with Natsuki. Natsuki
Yeah.
didn't get our priorities.
Yeah.
Yeah, we kind of have to just focus in on one right now, and it looks like Yuri's the one for right now, at least.
Yuri
giggles
with red
Cheeks! Is it just me, or is she more relaxed when it's just the two of us?
Just the
Two of us.
We can make it if we try, just the two of us. That's
Yuri
all
and
I
Oh,
know.
Yuri and
Alright.
Or maybe it's
She
the
an
excitement
excitement.
she feels from sharing
So
something.
Nick would
that
also
she
like to know
enjoys.
your feelings about Monica.
She's okay.
You know what? The
I
thing is, though, is
guess.
Monica hasn't really impressed us for any particular reason. She hasn't really.
Well,
she hasn't been in any of the poems.
yeah.
We.
She just seems.
She hasn't. Let's put it
She
this way.
seems. She seems a little like out of our league. Like she hasn't been in
Yeah.
anything.
She hasn't made an impression with us, so we just kind of feel like we kind of just set her aside.
Yeah.
She isn't really, really a priority because she hasn't really made an
We
impression.
haven't been able to. We haven't had the opportunity to even impress her either.
True.
Yeah.
Nick, how do you feel about Monica?
Psycho Vinny likes Yuri too.
Ah.
Hell yeah, dude.
You can write any characters you want. I'll help you once I finish cutting the ribbons. Oh, all right.
Sitting on the floor together, the two of us get to work. I carefully draw a different character on each paper, doing my best to manage my bad handwriting. Yuri unravels a long strand of red ribbon to her desired length. Then she reaches into her bag once more and pulls out a pocket knife.
Oh, shit!
Oh, yeah!
And then spells out buy more essential oils.
Yeah.
Also, Nick says I don't really like Monica.
Fair enough.
I'm gonna agree with that. So far.
But Itsuki is best girl. He says.
Fair enough.
Right on, my man. The knife is strangely beautiful. The silver handle has an intricate pattern of waves etched into it. The blade itself is gently tinted blue. Why don't you stay a while and look at it more?
That's no
That's
ordinary
ordinary
book knife. I can't do it when I hear other voices.
It looks
really fancy.
Well.
embarrassed.
Embarrassed.
Looks away.
Yuri looks away. What is it?
You're going to think it's weird.
Yuri, whatever it is, I have no reason to judge. Yeah.
That's you.
To each their own, you know?
Is it you?
If you promise, you won't be weirded out.
Yeah, I promise.
All right.
All right. The thing is, I'm kind of into knives.
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 They're just so pretty. I can't help it. I don't know what it is. A combination of craftsmanship and feeling of danger, maybe? What am I saying?
So, okay, I've been kind of into the speaking part and less really paying attention to some of the text in it. Tell me about the pocket knives that just happened again.
So she pulled out a pocket
like-
So
knife.
she's
Yeah.
One pocket knife,
Yeah.
for what reason?
because
To
she's
cut the
cutting up
ribbon.
ribbons.
Okay.
Because they're hanging up ribbons. So she has this really fucking nice pocket knife.
Singular pocket knife,
Yeah.
not
Single
pocket knives.
Pocket knives.
Yeah.
But she says
Just
she's really into knives.
interesting.
So Jesse says
We should take her
you
to.
need to take it more seriously. Make sure we're reading, paying attention.
Know what he says?
Take it seriously anymore for the first one. Fair enough. We are having fun, but we are taking it seriously. I promise.
What am I
but-
saying?
We should take her to the. What is it called?
What about it?
Oh, we
50.
should. She'd
It's
get her a few
50
knives.
now.
Yeah.
Yeah, get her some sweet.
Samurai swords and stuff.
Uh-huh.
Please don't think that I'm weird for this. You're laughing at me.
No, I'm not laughing at you. It's just funny how nervous you got about sharing. It's, well, an interesting thing to be into, I guess. Okay, should go for it.
But I think it kind of suits you.
Good, baby, that was good.
Suits me? Yeah, it's kind of intense.
Good. Besides, it's really cool looking knife. I can't deny that.
My
Straight
voice
take
gets
over.
so sore.
Okay, I got it.
It is, isn't it?
Yuri relaxes her expression once again.
Would you like to hold it? Hold what?
Sure.
Sure.
I'll check it out.
I burped when I was gonna start talking.
Yuri carefully hands me the knife with the handle facing me. I take it and turn it around in my hands. Feels heavy and extremely solid. Where do you even get a knife like this? Curious of its sharpness, I feel the point of the knife with my index finger.
Fucking idiot.
Chatla, why did you do that? I didn't expect
Expect it to be that sharp. I barely touched it at all.
It's my fault.
No, it fucking isn't.
I should have warned you.
You should have not stabbed yourself.
This
David.
knife is extremely sharp.
Maybe don't touch the knife.
I can cut through skin like it's paper.
It can.
I was just like, damn.
Sorry. Oh no.
A small drop of blood trickles down the side of my finger. Yuri takes my hand and gives the wound a closer look. She stares at it and noticeably fidgets.
If you're squeamish, I'll go wash it off now.
Without warning, Yuri puts my finger in her mouth and licks the wound. I feel her tongue curl around my finger. Startled, I instinctively pull my hand back.
I mean, what would you do? I'd be like, what the fuck?
Oh, but please forgive me. I wasn't thinking.
Yuri lowers her head, her face burning up.
Yuri! That's the most embarrassing thing I've ever done.
Oh my goodness.
How could I do something like that? I'm sorry.
Wait.
Ah!
Oh! Sure, it was a little weird and it took me by surprise. But I guess she was just trying to help, right?
We'll see.
Yuri, I think you're overreacting a little bit.
She doesn't lift her head. What if she doesn't recover from this for the rest of the afternoon? Alright, you know what?
Oh my gosh.
This might be a stupid thing to do, but I do it anyway. I take Yuri's hand and lick her index finger in return.
Ooh. A little volley back at her.
Jatla! Did you really just do that?
Now we're even. Yuri just looks at me like I did something wrong.
Yeah, you licked her finger.
I knew that was a bad idea.
If not for the sweet aroma of the jasmine oil, the air would be extremely heavy right now.
You're so weird, Jatla.
Yuri giggles shyly.
Yeah, she's into that shit.
Eh?
Yuri calling me weird.
Like me?
I have no response to that.
Where do you keep your bandages?
Somewhere nice
I don't think I need one, actually.
It was a tiny cut.
Look, it already stopped bleeding.
I see. That's relieving.
The tension is quickly lifted. We each resume our respective activities. I watch Yuri's knife cut through the ribbon like it's nothing but air. Meanwhile, I continue to make progress on the paper. After we finish attaching the paper to the ribbons, we lay them all out side by side.
Spell out buy essential oils.
It looks better than I expected and will be very effective as a door curtain.
It looks great. Good thinking coming up with this, Yuri.
Aw, thanks. It's just something I saw online, really.
She Pinterested it.
Right.
Are you ready to move on to the next task?
Yeah, let's do it. What do you have in mind?
I'd like to create a banner. That's why I asked you to buy the paint tablet.
Oh, that's right. Paint that like watercolor.
One of the
I
items
just didn't
Yuri...
read that word because someone's going to that.
No, I figured you had it just in your short term, so I was just going preemptively.
Since I love
That's what I've been
Doki
doing for a
Doki,
while.
so who's that said that?
One of the items Yuri had asked me to
oh
buy
my
was a
God,
kit of
I-
watercolor
I
paint
love Doki-
tablets.
Me too. I love Doki Doki so much.
We'll need about 6 cups of water to put together, to put each of the tablets in. Do you mind fetching those for us?
Of course not. 6 cups of water coming up.
Thank you very much. Oh, and just a little bit of water is okay. If you fill the cups too much, it will be too diluted.
It's like Easter eggs.
Mm-hmm.
Taking Yuri's advice, I decided to use small plastic bathroom cups rather than full-sized glasses. I put them on a plate to catch any paint that drips, then bring it back into my room.
Yuri?
Yuri.
Yes?
I come in to see Yuri quickly unrolling her sleeve, pulling it back over her arm.
Nothing. Your face is a little red. Is it too hot in here or anything?
No, not at all. There's nothing wrong, so let's mix the paint.
Yuri hurriedly dismisses me and takes it upon herself to unwrap the tablets, dropping them into the cups.
So, I thought we would do something simple that would look very nice. I'd like to paint a gradient across the banner. Starting with the colors for a sunrise, then daytime, then sunset, and nighttime. Once it dries, I'll write an inspirational quote across the banner. We can hang it on the wall behind the podium at the first of the class, whatever.
Neat. What are you going to write?
Well, it will be more fun to surprise you.
It's like,
Yuri
I want to
smiled at
have
me.
your babies. If you say so.
After rolling out the banner, Yuri and I kneel on opposite sides so we don't get in the way of each other. Yuri uses a brush and adds a few dots of different colors across the banner to serve as a color guide when we paint.
This kind of reminds me of elementary school.
Painting on a banner with watercolors feels a lot like the art class projects we had back then. It's relaxing.
I'm sorry if it feels too kiddish.
No, I didn't mean that at all. It's kind of fun, you know?
Joker.
Yeah. It is fun. I'm glad you feel that way too.
Yuri stops painting for a moment, thinking to herself.
For me, I don't need to go out and do crazy things to have fun. In fact, I usually don't even want to. I just think when I can spend time with... I just like when I can spend time with one other person. Even if it's something simple, like reading, it doesn't even matter if we don't talk much. Just having a friend next to me makes things feel a little bit nicer.
Aw.
I think that's all it takes for me to be happy.
Is that so?
Even if Yuri and I are quite different, I can understand where she's coming from. I feel that way about things like anime and games, where simply sharing the experience with someone can make me happy.
I think I feel the same way.
Oh, sorry.
Yuri smiles gently.
I knew you'd understand.
Yuri leans over the banner to grab an unused paintbrush, but I move at the same time, causing my head to bump into hers. Ooh!
Classic me, cute.
Classic.
Right.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Sorry. Yuri reels back, and I quickly lift my hands in surprise.
Are you hurt?
No, I'm not hurt. It just startled me, that's all. Sorry, I should have asked you to get it for me.
It's not your fault. Ah, your face.
Ah, your face!
Your face.
There are droplets of paint on Yuri's face and neck.
Is there something on my face?
Oh, whoops.
Oh, but
Whoopsies.
Yes, I accidentally got paint on you. Sorry, it's totally my fault. I'll get a towel right away.
I
he
rush
grabs
out.
a cum sock out of the dirty laundry.
I rush out and fetch a small towel, then I dampen it with hot water. I return to my room and kneel back down in front of her.
Oh,
Ooh.
getting that near.
Here! I pat down Yuri's face and neck with the towel.
Is there something wrong?
It's hot. I just didn't expect it.
Sorry. I didn't want to use cold water.
Having finished, I start to retract my hand, but Yuri suddenly holds my wrist.
Wait,
Eh?
just for a little longer. It feels really nice.
Ah.
I keep my hand still against Yuri's neck. She looks into my eyes. It's an intense expression that I recognize from when she reads her books, almost as if she's lost in a daze, enveloped by her own thoughts. She breathes gently, half through slightly parted lips. What is happening? Is it the aroma of the jasmine oil giving me this dizzy feeling? Yuri's gentle fingers wrapped around my wrists and a tingling sensation through my arm.
Woo!
Third arm! And suddenly her face seems to be much closer to mine than it was just a moment ago. Oh, damn.
Oh, D.
Yuri slowly pulls away.
Sorry. I've been feeling a little lightheaded today. I didn't mean to space out.
It's fine.
The moment is over as soon as it began.
My balls are so blue right now.
I know, right?
Is that bad?
Yuri picks up her brush again, but her movements seem clumsier, like she's unable to focus. I remain silent, forced to ignore the event that just transpired. I hesitantly retrieve my own brush and continue following Yuri's example.
So they need to kiss. They do need to kiss.
Mm-hmm.
That should do it!
I finish filling the night sky with the white dots that look like stars that came out of... Looking at the banner as a whole, it's very pretty and natural looking.
Quinta is waiting for an ellipses so we can all puke again.
Ooh,
I think
I
it
agree.
came out better than I expected. I'm really happy with the results.
Yeah, me too.
Are you going to add the lettering now?
Yeah,
Not yet.
Yeah.
it needs to dry first. It needs to dry.
That's true, but won't it take a while?
Well, perhaps it would be best to leave it here, then have you bring it in the morning. I can do the lettering in the classroom before our event starts. Is that okay?
That's totally fine.
Wonderful. In that case, I don't think there's anything more for us to do here.
Phew!
You say that like you're glad it's over. Was I wrong to assume that you were at least enjoying yourself a little
Now
bit?
that sounds very... That sounds...
Cynical or
no,
like
that sounds a little sexy.
a little sexy?
Like, oh, I thought you were enjoying yourself. You sound like you're glad it's over. Like,
Gotcha.
Yep. Oh, no, it's not that. I'm just glad that we managed to get everything done.
I see. I am too. I was a little concerned about time. I need to start making dinner soon.
So you don't have any time left?
I was secretly hoping we would have an extra time to,
Yeah,
after
you
finishing the
were.
work.
I can't do
Yeah.
it. Like,
Yuri thinks to herself.
I think it would be too irresponsible of me to wait much longer. I'm sorry. I was hoping there would be more time as well. It's probably my fault! Yeah!
Sorry for being such a slow worker.
No, it's not your fault at all. And the important thing is that we got everything done right.
Yeah.
So, I shouldn't be disappointed or anything.
Gathering all her things, Yuri seems to look a little downcast. I understand why. It sounded like she rarely gets the opportunity to spend time with friends in a relaxed environment, but that doesn't mean this is the last time it can happen. Once Yuri packs up, I walk her out the front door.
Thank you very much for having me today.
No problem. I'm glad I was able to help.
Yeah! Just let me know if there's anything else you need for me to bring tomorrow.
I will. Well then,
Yuri fidgets.
I guess I'll see you tomorrow.
Wait! I kind of say that without thinking.
about today. It's fine that we didn't have as much time as we wanted. Because we can do this again.
Yeah, like tonight!
Whatever you want. Make dinner and come back over here with the dinner.
Oh, I forgot you don't like going out much. As I stumble over my words, Yuri simply smiles bashfully.
Anyway,
You know what I'm trying to say, so...
You're very thoughtful, Jatla.
Yuri takes a step closer to me, then briefly squeezes my hand.
I kind of like that about you.
well,
How am I supposed to respond to that? But I don't even get a chance to as Yuri suddenly pulls back.
So,
Oh.
Sayori?
Trey? Ah.
You guys got claim jam again.
hi, Jatla.
Sayori! Just now, we were...
It's okay, Jatla. I just stopped by to say hi. Well, it's nice to see you.
I'm so upset right
Sorry,
now.
but I'm already on my way to leave.
Aw, really? That's too bad.
I'm sorry. But we'll all get together at the festival tomorrow, so that's fine, right?
Of course.
Sayori beams.
Yeah, so I'll see you tomorrow.
Oh,
man.
Clearly embarrassed, Yuri hurls. Sayori waves goodbye after her. Sayori, I thought you didn't want to come over here today.
Well, I tried staying in my room, but my imagination was being really mean to me. So I had to come here and see it for myself.
Oh, see what?
See what? What are you talking about?
You know, how much fun you were having with Yuri. And how close you got to her. It makes me really happy
She's a tear.
that you've made such good friends. That's all that matters to me.
tears start to fall down Sayori's face.
That's all that matters to me. Why am I feeling this way, Jala? I'm supposed to be happy for you. Why does it feel like my heart is splitting in half? It hurts so much. Everything hurts so much. This would be so much better if I could just disappear.
Sayori, don't say that!
It's true, Jala. If I wasn't here, then you wouldn't have to waste your sympathy on me.
Oh my god.
You wouldn't have to put up with me being selfish. Monica was right. I should just...
Monica? Monica's right about what?
Nope.
Sayori, what I said before is true. I'm not gonna let this continue. Caring about you like this isn't the burden your mind is making it out to be.